I'm not excited about death, to be honest, because I don't know what happens beyond death.
If you were to be able to choose how that happens, who would you like to have with you?
I'd love to have my children, and I would also love to die here at home. I would love to die in my sleep so that I don't bother people. I had COVID last year, January, and my daughter took leave from work, and she was running around buying me all kinds of medicine, doing this, cooking, and seeing that I'm comfortable.
You know, from what you've said now, I hear so much love. What does love mean to you, to Notozi?
Your love to me means a lot of things. Love means happiness. Love means forgiving. Love means, what's this word? You know, I have this word that I would like to use, but it doesn't want to come to my head now. Embracing whatever comes your way. Wow. Embrace the good things from your children. Love means not to be like choosy and not to be too opinionated, because I can be like that sometimes, you know. And yeah, love is caring, man. Love is everything. Yeah, and I think more over and above all what I've said, I think I love forgiveness. I love forgiveness because forgiveness brings me peace. I sleep at night when I forgive. I sleep at night and I wake up a better person and a different person. But if I go to bed with a heavy heart, then it's not good for me, and it's also not good for my health. Yeah. And also, when somebody does something to me that really hurts me, I always think about our Father. Forgive us. Forgive our trespasses, and we forgive them that they trespass against us. So why can't I forgive?
If one lives long enough, all of us experience pain and suffering in life. How do you respond to pain and suffering, or how do you integrate it into your life?
Oh, pain and suffering. It's such a difficult thing to integrate in one's life. And to me, I think it depends on what it is, you know. And some pain you can easily shed off you. And some pain stays with you for a longer time, you know, and you grapple with it. But at the end, I always say, Lord, give me courage to get over this, you know. I don't bear grudges. I hate bearing grudges because grudges make you uncomfortable and grudges makes you old because you get the wrinkles, because you don't sleep well, because you always think, how am I going to retaliate on this? How am I going to make her feel or make him feel the pain that he inflicted in me? That's rubbish.
You speak beautiful English, but before the interview, when we were just getting to know one another a bit better, you spoke the most beautiful Afrikaans. Please say something in Afrikaans.
Okay, nee, ek is mos hier in die Kaap gebore en ek het my skool hier begin en einde tot hoërskool. En toe gaan ek na die opleidingsskool en daar het ek Afrikaans geleer. En alles wat ons geleer het was in Afrikaans. En Engels ook. En as ek vir my onderwyser vra, wat beteken die woord in Engels? Hy gaan vir my in Afrikaans vertel. En dit het vir my bedwelling gemaak, want ek het nie verstaan nie. You know?
And I'll say this in English. You are wearing a beautiful headpiece and beautiful earrings.
Yes.
Are they for a special occasion, or do you just like dressing up?
I love dressing up. That's one thing about me. I like looking beautiful. I love being smart. And this toque and the earrings, they've got other accessories that I couldn't put on today. They represent my culture. That's number one. Number two, they trending now. They're in thing, you know. And I love this because in the past, the Western Cape people, because we're in the what's this city girls, we looked down at the people from the Eastern Cape because they thought they were so rural and everything, and they were wearing this gear. But now all of a sudden the tables are turned, and now we are in this gear now, and we appreciate it more than they do, because to them it's an everyday thing. But to us it's something that's fashionable.
I've got a question.
Yes.
Carmen is enjoying you with me. I have passion for South Africa, and I really want to be part of that South Africa that you spoke of. So that's why I wanted to know, what is the South Africa you envision? What do you want that legacy to be? For someone as well that came out of a South Africa that I didn't know, but I read of, and I still am aware that a lot of, we carry it in our conversations, but don't talk too loud about it. We carry it in anger, but don't let it come out. Let's just keep it there. And I think that for me, I wish we could sit around one table like this and say, Gogo Notozi, how was it for you? And what do you wish my kids to see?
You know, I would like to see an encompassing South Africa. A South Africa that doesn't say this is white, this is color, this is black, this is Afrikaner, and all that. We should now stop labeling ourselves. Because most especially in education, because we've got one education now, all the schools around the country are using what we call CAPS document, which is the same for each and every school, no matter where it is, across the railway line or near the sea. We all use CAPS. If we all use CAPS, why aren't we achieving the same results? You know, it's because we are still struggling with ethnism as well. Yeah, that I'm a Xhosa and you are a Zulu and you are this and you know. South Africa should be one. We should be united now. You know, like it should not just be a word of mouth. Like when we had all those goals, we won the world. Is it the World Cup? Through the Rugby World Cup. It should not end there. It should be something that is applicable, that we share. We don't have to stand in front of TV and say, wow, we are a united South Africa by lip service, by word of mouth. We should demonstrate that physically. That's what I think. Did I answer your question?
Yes.
There's a South Africa that I would like to have. I would like you to come and say, Notozi, I would like to spend a weekend at your house. And we sleep here, we eat mush, we eat mpokoko, we eat benechut and all that. You know?
Benechut. That's beautiful.
So that's South Africa I would like to see. You know, South Africa that says, yeah, you come in here, I hug you, you hug me.
And Notozi, do you think from youth, how you feel we handle older people or people with age? Do we respect your wisdom that you carry? Or do we just go along with our lives?
You go along with your lives, my dear. You don't respect it at all. If you respected that, you would really embrace us, you know. And also, if you have achieved anything, you should say, wow, I wish I could be like that old lady, you know, and not say anything negative. But now what the youth does is to always attach negative connotations on everything, you know, and then you think, they're children, they'll grow. but they must grow fast, man. It's about time. Let's grow.
In villages
Mm.
and in cultures outside the city, we lose our culture as we become city citizens. And then, but how's the culture there? How do we treat our elders?
They are very respectful.
Hey.
Yeah. Culture in the city is far different from the culture in the rural areas. They have respect, and they appreciate everything. Oh, those people have appreciation like nobody. No, you know. Yeah, they appreciate each and everything that you do with them and for them. Unlike us, you come here and interview me, so what? And yet, if it was them, they would even have slaughtered a sheep or something, and being busy organizing this and that for you. That's how they are appreciative. The culture in the rural areas is still alive, and it's still nurtured. And if we are an elderly, you are an elderly period, and they would treat you as such.
Notozi, do you have regrets?
Yes, I do have regrets a lot. And I'm not proud of that. Yeah. But all what I had prayed for is to change those lemons into lemonades. Yeah. And I said, it doesn't matter how I began, and it doesn't matter what regrets I have, but I'm looking at my end product. I've got to end up well. You know, that's what I'm striving for now, a good ending. Yeah, and the Lord has forgiven me because I confess my sins to Him every day. And I said, Lord, you know me, and I would love to go back where I was. Yeah, but I'm still on a good path.
Do you think at this point that you have life all sorted out? You have all the answers?
No one has all the answers because things revolve. Today you'll sleep knowing that there'll be rain tomorrow, and there'll be 80% rain, and then you wake up tomorrow, there's not even a drop, not even a sign of rain. So you can't say I can never say I have all the answers. It depends on what questions there are and in what situations there are. But I also not a person that likes to know everything because that would stop me from learning from others, you know. Because if you put this question, I've got this answer. You put this question, I've got an answer. And that would hinder my growth. Because there are still things that I'm learning even now at my age. You know, and it excites me.
We hope you enjoyed episode 2. Should you wish to further reflect on this interview, you can download notes from our website www.envia.org.za.